The programming for enemy number one is going to be a little bit different to Mario. With Mario, we use the arrow keys to move him around. However, with the enemy, we're not going to move him around with any keys whatsoever. He's going to be controlling himself. So let's make a start. Let's do a couple of these when clicked. And the first one I'm going to use is what happened to him when we set him up. So basically we want him to be in this position. So if I get the go to, there we go. We're in that position. If I now want a speed so that I can change his speed different to Mario's speed, I need to set up a new variable. Notice I've got no variables because the last time I created a variable it was on Mario. So if I click on Mario, you can see all Mario's variables. I want to do the same on the enemy. I want to have a speed variable for the enemy, and I don't want it to appear on Mario. So if I click make a variable, remember, after we've given it the name, because the name is the same as the Mario one, we need to make sure that it's for this sprite only on enemy number one. There we go. Now we've got a speed variable. So I can set its speed to some value. Let's make it slow. Let's take the tick out of that box as well to get rid of that. And let's set the speed down to, I don't know, 2 to make it just a little bit slower. So I'm beginning to set up what happens when I click the flag. Now, if you remember, we need to duplicate that block and place it in there as well. I'll come to why I've got two separate ones shortly. But once I've set him up here, what I need to do is then control what happens to him throughout the game. So I'm going to use a forever block. Now, the next piece of coding is going to be a little tricky, so I'm going to stop the video here and just do a video for it on its own.